Hi, good morning, ladies. I'm just going to show you how I'm going to wear my makeup today, and then also show you a little trick that this is not eyeliner. Which eye? This eye. This is not eyeliner. This is actually eyeshadow. So, I'm going to show you how to do that. First things first, my lighting is kind of off in here, so I'll take selfies later so you can see the colors. But first, I'm going to do my eyebrow. See the difference? And I'm going to use palette number 1. And today I'm going to use, let me see if I can line it up right. Chipper. This one. And mix it with Forthright right there. Okay? So what I do is I tap the darker one first, and you tap. I don't swipe, I tap. Tap, and then tap the lighter one. And then, sorry, I'm on my computer, so I'm kind of a little backwards here. And there. Just go over the brow like that. And I use eyeshadow for my brows because the eyeshadow blends in with your brows very well. And it doesn't look so painted on. And I'm not necessarily painting on my brows. I'm pretty much just filling in where there's missing hair. Just so they can look full. I guess is how you would say that. See? Alright, so that's done. Next is highlighting. And highlighting is right underneath of the brow, on the brow bone. Let's see, where is my highlighting brush? We'll use this one. And I am going to use our Pigment Minerals. I don't know if you can see that. And I'm going to use Sexy, which I'm not going to tip it over, but just tip it like that. And how I do it is I take it and I tap it in the lid, like that. Which I already have some in there, so I won't do it very much right here. And you just get very little on your brush and just tap it on. See? Just a little bit on there. And then you just go right under the brow line. And just like that. Okay? And then the lid. The lid I'm going to use the same thing, our pigment eyeshadows. And I'm going to do it in Flirty. It's like purple. It's a really pretty purple, actually. And secret with the Pigment Minerals is if you don't like how light it comes out, you can tap your brush with water. And then you tap it in the eyeshadow, and the eyeshadow will come out darker. Which I usually do that, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to put it on like this. Or if you have our amazing rose water is really good for that. Okay? And I don't know if you can see the colors, but like I said, I'll take selfies after so you can see. So you can see the colors more. And then I'm going to do the crease. And the crease I just use like the circle brush. And I'm going to use palette number 1 for that. And I'm going to use Swanky, which is this one. Oops, this one. Oops. Let me see if I can get... Sorry, everything's backwards on a computer. This one. Right there. Okay? And so I just tap it. And what I do is I do a little dot, like right above the pupil line. Right there, see? And then I do a dot right over here in the edge. And then I just bring them together. And blend them together. And if you noticed, I used our palettes. And I used pigments. And they blend so good together. 2 different eyeshadows, different colors, and they all blend. It's amazing. Now, the eyeliner part. I am going to use our splurge, which I've already taken the lid off. Whoa, it's upside down. Our splurge. And you can use any color, but today I'm going to use, I always say it wrong, but it's Skeptical. I'll show you. And it's like a black, and it has sparkles in it. So not only am I going to have a pretty eyeliner, but it's also going to have sparkles, which is my favorite. So I'm just going to tap a little bit, and I'm using a very thin little brush. And then I'm just going to line the top of my eye. Hold on. And you can do that as the eyeliner line is thick or as thin as you want. And then with me, I personally like to go right in here in the crease. So it kind of just like wraps the eye. And then I'm going to do the corner of the eye as well. Like that. And there it is. Excuse me. Actually, I find it easier to do a straighter line with the what is this called? A brush. Yeah, with the brush and the eyeshadow. I think it's an easier to get a straight line. See? Just like that. Now, I do the inside, and unfortunately this is not Younique eyeliner because it hasn't come yet. So I'll have to stick with this. But then I just go right in, I don't know what this part of your eye is called, but the little loop lid thingy. And I just go right in there. And then the parts that I did the eyeshadow, like around the edge, I just blend it together right there. So right there and back here, blend them together. And there it is. And now, 3D fiber lashes. Woohoo! Okay, and I'll show you a little trick that I have learned over the time I've been using these. If you use the tip of the wand rather than going like this, you go like this. I'll show you. It goes on a lot darker. And you don't have to do as many layers. See? And then you take the wand and just smoothen out the clumps. Then you take the fibers and you just go right over the top. And if you just want length and not thickness and length, easiest way to do that is close your eye and then just go along the tips. Like that. And then primer again. And the tip again. Just go over all of it with the tip. And then the wand. Okay. Now we're going to do the bottom lashes. And not a lot of people use the fibers on the bottom, but I do because it just gives it that extra wow. And there we go. And then finishing touch that I like to do is I take my nifty little brush here and I just go right over like that and kind of blends all the makeup together and takes off any of the extra fibers that there might be. So there's my makeup. Oops, there's a little bit right there. And there it is. Thanks for watching, ladies. Have a good day. And like I said, I will post selfies so you can see the colors and how they look. Have a good day.